Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on Palantir on February the 20th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at pre-market hours at $109.67, right after the drop that happened basically the day before. And by the way, guys, I caught the majority of movements of Palantir. You can prove my words by clicking these links. On each and every video, you can find the link to my previous video, where you can compare the movements with the predictions that I made previously. And guys, at this very point, when this asset was at $109, I told you that we have to complete the movement to the downside that usually has a shape of simple zigzag, and potentially we might land somewhere here at around 83, potentially $83.5. And guys, take a look right here. We were at $109 at this very point. Then when I made my previous video, the next day we had movement to the downside. Then guys, we had this bounce to the upside, and for now, as you can see, we almost hit the level that I predicted previously. It is 0.32 level at $83.45, and this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, guys, for now I added the gold tier for limited 10 vacant places, and the only difference in between these two tiers is this one. Discord access member will have all the data for the potential trades, for the potential tickers that you should be aware of, but the gold tier members will have the exact setups with the stop loss and take profit orders. They will have the exact notifications when and how they should trade certain asset. On top of that, for each and every member, I will do a weekly 30 minutes Zoom calls in order to answer their question and in order to teach them how to properly use technical analysis and how to be successful trader. That is why, guys, for some of you, this might be a game-changer opportunity, and if you want to drastically enhance your trading skills, feel free to invest in yourself. On top of that, guys, I want to tell you that I started this entire community from scratch, and here you can see that I have only one community member, and to be honest, guys, he paid just $35, and I gave him a free trial of my gold tier membership. And if he likes this tier, he will upgrade his membership to gold. And for now, guys, he uses my brain and my experience in his favor. And guys, take a look how many analysis I provide to this person, how many calls I gave him. On top of that, guys, here is the exact setup for Google. I made it on February 18th, and I told him that Google is also in good buy zone below 184. Guys, take a look right here. Here is the Google price action, and this is the point below $184. From this point, this asset went up for almost 2% within just a couple of sessions. So that is why, guys, you can benefit a lot out of your membership. And for the Discord members, I will provide this free trial of my gold tier in order to understand whether it suits for your expectations or no.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and what should we expect next? I have to admit that this movement to the downside was 100% expected, but at the same time, guys, I think the retracement is not over, and I will do a projection of the potential price targets if this bottom holds, and we have the option when it will not go below this level. At the same time, guys, the price targets is still quite high. Let me remind you that on a bigger scale, we are forming this bottom, and I drew this forecast, this blueprint of its movements back in the days. And for now, guys, it acts exactly as I predicted. So, and let's take a look at some fundamentals of Palantir, why this asset goes to the downside. And to be honest, guys, first of all, you have to realize and you have to understand that the main reason is definitely the condition of the price action itself. And then, guys, we might find some news that potentially might be a catalyst, but these catalysts might only improve the narrative and improve the momentum of the movement itself. And in my opinion, it is happening with Palantir right now. And let me show you that for now, right after this decrease in its price, we have several updates according to major analytic firms. And right here you can see that according to TipRanks, we have an average consensus price target at $93.13, which is about 6.02% of upside potential. And guys, unfortunately, we don't have the price targets that were made by these companies, but you can find it on your brokerage account. And here is the most recent updates. As you can see, we have a lot of companies who reiterated their ratings within just the last 5 days, within the last week, I would say. And only one of them, Jeffries, set the price target at the level of $60. Other companies made quite high, and they set quite high price targets from $115 all the way up to $141. And guys, even $115 is about, wait a second, is about 29% of upside potential. And I have to admit that I still stand on my position that Palantir will hit much higher targets. But first of all, let me show you some interesting details. One of the reasons, one of the catalysts that basically improves the momentum of this sell-off is this one. If you take a look at the list of insider trades, you can see that a lot of insiders sold quite substantial number of their shares. Sankar Shiyam sold his shares previously. As you can see, wait a second, Planishik Hither also sold some shares. And what is more importantly, guys, Alex Karp also sold some of his shares. And definitely, he still has about 6.4, more than 6.4 million of Palantir shares. But all of the most recent, as you can see, all of his most recent stock-based compensation, he basically sold. And that is why, guys, this is not the best news from for the market, and definitely this might be one of the amplifier of this movement to the downside. But what should we expect next? Guys, I have to admit that fundamentally nothing has changed. Palantir has a brilliant balance sheet. They have a bright future. All of their contracts are the long-term contracts. With an option to extend it even for next decades. And that is why, guys, it is a snowball effect. And that is why, guys, my main assumption for Palantir price action is still the same. Let's switch to daily time frame. And by the way, let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, as you can see, we've completed this movement. Let me turn off the tools, and we've completed this movement to the upside. And I told you that it is the most powerful wave, and it is the internal third wave on a slightly bigger scale. You can see it right here. We've completed this wave, but then we have to see this retracement to the fourth wave and how deep we might go. For now, we pretty much hit this level of 0.32, and I found this level by pulling the Fib retracement tool from the bottom of the third wave to the top of the third wave. And here is the first level where we might have a trend reversal. And guys, usually wave 4 might have a quite tricky structure. First of all, we have this simple zigzag to the downside, but this zigzag happened basically within just 3 or 4 sessions, and it cannot unload the entire structure that happened from the May of 2024. Wait a second, not from May, but from January For more than 1 year from the bottom of the third wave to the top of the third wave, we cannot have this tiny retracement in terms of its time. That is why, guys, we have several options. Option number 1. This ABC correction is nothing else but an A wave on a bigger scale, and this means we potentially might have this is our A wave. We have to have another leg to the upside that will be our B wave, and another leg to the downside that will complete our C wave. And without this top, I cannot project any even assumption of the bottom of the C wave. Let's, by the way, upgrade the scale of this wave to minor. This is the first option. We might have B wave that will not break the previous top because it is the range of support/resistance that we had at the level of $110. In this case, the bottom of the C wave might be a bit lower. Otherwise, guys, we have another option that it will be a flat correction, and we might have even an extension in the B wave. And in this case, we might not break this level ever again. It is quite bullish forecast, but it also has at least 20 to 30% probability to become a reality. On top of that, guys, we might have a set of ABCs in the shape of a triangle. And in this case, potentially we might have something like this. This might be the lowest point, and we might have the range of resistance from the top of the price section. And inside this formation, we might have something like this. This might be our A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, and E wave. In my opinion, it is basically the one of the most probable outcomes, because we have to see longer consolidation phase, and longer consolidation phase might be pretty much only in the shape of this triangle. And if it happens, guys, we can project the major price target for the top of the fifth wave. Let's switch to daily time frame, and let me show you that we can project the top of the fifth wave on the bigger scale. And how we can do it? Quite simple. We have to pull the fib retracement, fib extension 2 from the bottom of the third wave to the top of the third wave and to the bottom of the retracement of the fourth wave. So far, guys, we hit around $84 mark, and this means the price target for Palantir might be somewhere from $173 all the way up to $240. And definitely it is the long-term price target, and it works. It will work only if the bottom, let me show you again without any drawing tools, if this bottom holds, we can anticipate its next leg to the upside that will hit this rectangle. And definitely it is a long-term, as I already mentioned, price target. We might hit it within the next year or maybe 18 months, but it is still very viable, and it is staying in line with the total sentiment for Palantir stock. And to be honest, guys, I am a long-term bull of Palantir, and I still hold my long position despite the fact that I predicted a lot of pullbacks on its way to the upside. And during the December alone, I had a lot of hate in the comment section, because not so many people realized that we have to see this pullback in order to have a healthy, in order to collect basically more steam to hit higher targets. And for now, guys, the targets are here, $173 if this bottom holds. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock